Yeah. I recently watched Bio Broly. This shit is more meta than I remember. Since I watched it like, I don't know, on YouTube back in like the 2010s or some shit. But hey, now I'm here, and I'm here to yap about it. Because this shit is kind of funny, and it does make me think Goten is a dickhead. No, seriously, he must get that shit from his father, because this man gotta be rage baiting, but not on purpose. And if you like this video, subscribe, it's free, or don't, because you clicked on it anyway. So, let's get right into it.
This is very serious business for adults only.
Indeed, the strength of the Bio Warriors is far beyond these two.
You shouldn't underestimate the two of us. Ready, Goten?
Bio Broly basically starts off with this one nigga that oddly looks very familiar for some goddamn reason to me, yapping about how he made the best warriors to beat Hercule, because apparently when they were younger, Hercule kicked his ass, so bro wants revenge. This nigga really waited until they're nearly in their 40s, I'm pretty sure. Like, how old is Hercule during the time of this movie? This nigga's 48. I was on the mark, but still, nigga, that's like 30 years. This nigga waited 30 years for the fade, and he's short and fat, nigga. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. We got to Hercule at his house, basically being blackmailed by Android 18, because if you haven't watched Z, he basically asked her, hey, if you let me win this tournament, I'll promise you, you're getting paid Mr. Beast money amount. So she said bet, and now she's here to collect. And then outside, we see Krillin watching his daughter, and Goten and Trunks are there, because Krillin, for some reason, promised them food. Then we proceed to see that one fat nigga's lackey pull up to Hercule's house. And not gonna lie, he got this shit.
Wade!
This nigga really did some dumb shit. No fucking way you try to pull up taking Piccolo's ore farming classes and then proceed to fall into a pool. Get this nigga out of here, bro. But when bro ends up getting inside the mansion, he starts blackmailing Hercule, telling him he has information on him that can low-key get him fucked up. And I know what you're thinking. It'd probably be the fact that this nigga's a fucking fraud and he never did any of the W's that he claimed that he did. Nope. It's just the fact this nigga pissed on himself when he was a kid during summer camp. Apparently that shit works, because Hercule decides to go run the fade with that nigga. And Android 18 ends up following because she still needs that money. And Goten and Trunks are going because low-key they are bored and they want to see how this whole situation plays out. And when they arrive, we finally get to see the Bio Warriors. And low-key, they just look like buff Play-Doh to me. I don't know what to tell you. But this is where Hercule proceeds to do his little interest, trying to ore a farm. And then we see this fat nigga try to do the same, where bro proceeds to fall off. Then after bro recovers, he takes Hercule to the room he wants him to fight the Bio Warriors. And of course, when it's time for bro to actually box, the man ducks the fade and throws money literally at the problem, knowing damn well bro is going to be broke messing with Android 18. But then we see Goten and Trunks also show up, where they proceed to just start bullying the Bio Warriors. I mean, look at them. They're all getting one-shotted at this point. And after defeating all the Bio Warriors, the fat nigga basically decides to show them the lab where they were made. And as Goten and Trunks are looking around, they end up seeing Broly. And low-key, this makes these little niggas start crying and shaking. And not gonna lie, I can't blame them, because Broly was bullying them low-key last movie. Mostly Trunks, because Goten was dicking around most of the time. But to get back on topic, we see Goten and Trunks locking in, trying to get rid of bro. But it was already too late, because bro finally got out containment and all the scientists are just standing there shook. So this old nigga right here decides to lock him up and make sure bro cannot get out. And also pouring this liquid on him so they can melt him. But sadly, that shit does not work. And when he finally gets out, it is no longer Dragon Ball's biggest demon, but a fucking sludge monster. And then the fat nigga's dog proceeds to try to go fight Broly and fail the quick time event. ending up melting. And everyone is basically in shock of what the fuck just happened. Then Android 18 pulls up, trying to fight Broly. And low-key, she should have left. I know she wasn't there for both times Broly showed up, but she should have just left. They should have just told her to go home. Because after all those love taps, all it took was Broly to do one move, and she was out of commission. Then Broly walks up on Hercule, but of course Hercule's on that bullshit, talking about how his stomach hurts. Then Trunks saves his ass. Then Goten shows up talking about how they got this. So both of them go Super Saiyan and charge at Broly, just for them to both get smacked down so fucking easily. And then when they get a chance to get away, they taunt him, getting this nigga pissed. I do not know what was going through their heads. This is the same nigga that had Trunks pissing himself. Then finally Android 18 wakes up, realizing that Goten and Trunks are in trouble, and try to go help out. And she's able to get one good hit off, but that's not good enough because Broly proceeds to just one-shot her once again. Then Krillin shows up to save his bae, just for him to get sneaked by Broly. Then Goten and Trunks show up, and they actually start cooking. I mean, look at the belt they're doing to Broly here. Hell, they even hit him with a double Kamehameha, knocking him against the wall, and Deadass got him sunlocked. Until Goten leaves Trunks to go save Hercule, with no warning, leaving him to get straight belt from Broly. I mean, look at this shit. This shit low-key got me saying bullshit to the point that he hates Goku the most. This motherfucker hates Trunks the most. Because other than the canon version, spinning Goku around, I have never seen him do this shit in Z. And then he ends up stomping on his head until he goes back into base form. And then Goten proceeds to completely lock in for 5 seconds, and then gets completely pieced up and then choked out. You know what? Deserved. That's what this little nigga gets for leaving Trunks to fight this nigga multiple times in the span of 2 movies. And speaking of Trunks, he finally wakes up to see Krillin and 18 getting pieced up. And he also sees the slime from earlier is killing all the monsters in the area, and it gives him an idea to kill Broly with it. And the way he decides to do it is by rage baiting him.
Hey Broly, you're trash, Goku can beat you, my dad can beat you, Gohan can beat you, and most importantly, your bitch ass is broke. I'm out this bitch. Bleh.
And since the rage bait did work, Trunks ends up trying to kill Broly by destroying this entire container, but that shit does not work. And look at Trunks right here, standing against this wall completely shook, as Broly's just walking up to him.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
But right before he's able to get to him, the slime ends up coming in clutch, melting this motherfucker, finally getting rid of this wannabe Broly.
Psych!
This man-thing looking motherfucker comes back one more time, just to jump scare them, and then turns to stone. Because it turns out the slime he's made out of is actually weak to water. And Goten and Trunks, taking no time to waste this opportunity, proceed to destroy him, finally getting rid of Bio Broly. And that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys want more, might gonna be a few months. I'm joking. I'll try to be more consistent again. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.